Talking English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome to the program Trina Travel. Let's talk about London today.
Sure, Alex. London is one of my favorite cities.
Tell me one thing that you like about it.
I love London's museums. The British Museum is marvelous. It's one of the world's oldest public museums.
What do you like to look at there?
The collections of ancient art.
Oh, those must be quite interesting.
I like to visit the National Gallery too. I look at the works of famous painters.
I'd like to see those.
And I like to walk around the city.
Do you walk past Buckingham Palace?
Oh, yes, but I never see the royal family.
Too bad. Where else do you go?
Covent Garden. It's like a big night market.
Sounds fun.
There are many fine museums in London, including the British Museum. It is one of the oldest public museums in the world. Inside, you can see many collections of ancient art. In London's National Gallery, you'll see great works of art by famous painters. If the weather is nice, you can walk around Hyde Park and visit Buckingham Palace. This is the house where the royal family lives. You can also go to Covent Garden, which is like a big night market. There are many fun shops and places to eat there. Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Talk in English. My name is Pauline. Do you like to travel?
I sure do. Hi friends, my name is Peter, and yes, we're talking about travel today.
And we're traveling to London.
Pauline and I both love to travel, so we always enjoy talking about this topic. Yesterday, we had a great time with this, and today I'm sure we'll enjoy learning some more.
Yes, but before we do that, maybe we should review what we learned yesterday.
Good idea. Yesterday, Tina told Matt that she really wants to go travel somewhere fun, and if she could go anywhere, she'd go to London.
London has great shopping, dining, and entertainment. But that's not all. It also has a lot of history and many interesting sights. The Tower of London is one especially popular site.
Right. There you can learn about the kings and queens of England. Plus, you can see some of the crown jewels there.
Peter, I think we already learned about everything you can do and see in London. What else can we talk about today?
No, Pauline, there is still so much more to talk about. We could talk about it all week, actually.
Really? All week?
We really could. But don't worry, we won't. We only have time to talk about it today.
Okay, well then, let's get started. I want to learn all about it. Here's Jack to help us with our keywords.
Hello， 今天在节目中要聊的是伦敦旅游。Trina 说，伦敦的大英博物馆是世界最古老的 public 博物馆之一。形容词 public 在这里指的是公用、对公众开放的。It's one of the oldest public museums. 博物馆里呢有很多的收藏品，名词 collection 就是收藏品。You can see many different collections there. Trina 说，她最想看的是古代艺术收藏品。She likes to see the collections of ancient art. 形容词 ancient 就是古代的。伦敦还有英国国家美术馆，在那里呢可以看到很多著名画家的作品。画家就是 painter. You can look at the works of famous painters. 另一个受欢迎的景点是科芬园 （Covent Garden）。Trina 说，那里像一个大型的夜市，非常有意思。It's like a big night market. Night market 是夜市或者夜间的市集。
Welcome to the program Trina Travel. Let's talk about London today.
Sure, Alex. London is one of my favorite cities.
Tell me one thing that you like about it.
I love London's museums. The British Museum is marvelous. It's one of the world's oldest public museums.
What do you like to look at there?
The collections of ancient art.
Oh, those must be quite interesting.
Trina is back on the show. And guess what? London is one of her favorite cities too.
What's one of your favorite cities, Peter?
Good question. One of my favorite cities is Taipei.
Oh, well, tell me a few things that you like about Taipei.
Well, the people are very nice. It's easy to get around, and there's lots of interesting things to do there.
Nice. Okay, now let's look at this sentence. Tell me something that you like about something. Sentences like this are very useful, so let's get Rebecca to practice some with us.
Hey, friends! Wow, you are all so excited today. Why? Wait, hold on. I know. It's because it's time to learn something new in Use It. In today's Use It, you are going to learn how to use the phrase, tell me something, that something. Okay, for example, tell me some things that you want me to know about. Or tell me the reason that you came home late. You can do this. So when are you going to go out and use it?
Thanks, Rebecca. Friends, do try using this.
You can make a simple sentence like, tell me about your family, or a longer sentence like, tell me some things you like to do with your family.
Well, Tina tells us one thing that she likes about London is the museums, especially the British Museum.
Oh, I agree. The British Museum is marvelous. And so is Jack. Let's go to him now.
Trina 说她很喜欢伦敦的博物馆，尤其是大英博物馆，真是太棒了。The British Museum is marvelous. 我们来看 marvelous 的字尾的 ous。如果你碰到字尾有 ous 的字，第一，它多半发的音，而且不是重音。第二，这个字应该是形容词。第三 ，ous 有充满了强调的意味，比如动词 marvel 表示感到惊讶、惊叹，加了 ous 变成 marvelous， 就是形容词惊叹、不可思议、极好的。我们来举几个例子，它们都是形容词，请注意它的字尾还有发音。Serious, nervous, famous, dangerous。所以，请你看看这个字，你猜它应该怎么念呢？没错，念成 spacious。所以以后看到字尾有 ous 的字，就算没见过，也知道它是形容词，也可以猜猜它的发音和意思哦。
Thanks, Jack. So, Peter, what's so marvelous about the British Museum?
Well, it's one of the oldest museums in the world, or oldest public museums. It's been there for 200 years.
Wow. What kind of museum is it? Is it an art museum, a history museum?
Actually, it's both. It's a history museum, but it has a lot of art collections.
Okay, a collection is a group of things that are usually similar.
Right. The British Museum has millions of objects. Think about that. They're organized in collections. For example, there is a collection of sculptures from Egypt.
Tina likes to look at the ancient art collections. Ancient means very old.
The British Museum has ancient art from all over the world.
Wow. Well, friends, I am learning a lot, but we do need to take a quick break, so we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Let's talk in English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome back, friends. So, Pauline, are you ready to fly to London now?
Of course, every time Trina comes on the show, I have a new place I want to go to.
I know what you mean, and she's not done yet. We still have much more to learn about London with Trina. So let's rejoin her with Alex now.
I like to visit the National Gallery too. I look at the works of famous painters.
I'd like to see those.
And I like to walk around the city.
Do you walk past Buckingham Palace?
Oh, yes, but I never see the royal family.
Too bad. Where else do you go?
Covent Garden. It's like a big night market.
Sounds fun.
So before the break, we learned all about the British Museum. But now Trina introduces another museum in London.
Oh, yeah, it's an art museum, right? What's it called?
Well, it is an art museum called the National Gallery. You can see many works of famous painters there.
Nice. Oh, but let's get Jack to explain this use of the word works. Jack?
Trina 喜欢到美术馆去欣赏著名画家的作品。她说 I look at the works of famous painters. 我们要看 work 这个字，它可以当动词，也可以当名词用哦。一般当名词都是工作的意思，比如 I have a lot of work today. 今天有好多事要做。所以一般来说 work 表达工作要做的事情时，它是一个总称，是不可数名词。但是今天 Trina 说的 the works of famous painters， 这个 work 却是指作品，是可数名词，可以用复数。比如，他所有的作品都在这个房间里。All of his works are in this room。或者你说 Some of her works are in the office。他的有些作品在办公室里。Work 当作品的时候就是可数名词喽。
Thanks, Jack. So besides going to museums, what else does Trina like to do in London?
She likes walking around the city. She even walks past Buckingham Palace. That's where the Queen and the royal family lives. But Trina says she never sees them.
Too bad. Hey, Pauline, besides museums, where else do you go when you visit a new city?
I like to go to city parks.
Okay, where else do you go?
Oh, I also like exploring markets.
Where else do you like to go?
Also to restaurants? Peter, why do you keep asking me that?
Because, Pauline, where else do you go is today's
Calendar phrase.
Where else do you go?
Where else do you go? 你还去哪些地方
Sometimes I go to the lake.
Where else do you go?
Sometimes I go to the library.
Where else do you go?
Sometimes I go to the mall.
Where else do you go?
Well, sometimes I go to the ladies' room.
Oh! Where else do you go?
Where else do you go? 你还去哪些地方？
Okay, Peter, enough about me. I want to know about Trina in London. Where else does she go?
She also goes to Covent Garden.
That sounds nice. Is that like a big park?
It sounds like it, but no, actually, Covent Garden is a big night market. It's a busy shopping area that's very popular with tourists. So maybe you would go there, Pauline. You like going to markets, right?
Well, actually, I prefer food or craft markets. You know, I don't really like shopping.
Oh, right. Well, friends, once again, we have learned a lot, and now it's time to review. Let's look at those keywords.
Here's your first keyword for today. Public. Public. This is a public library.
Collection. Collection. The museum has a large art collection.
Ancient. Ancient. Ancient history happened long ago.
Painter. Painter. The painter created some great pictures.
Night market. Night market. Let's go eat at the night market. All right, friends, those are your keywords for today. Keep on practicing. And now let's review our lesson one more time together.
Welcome to the program Trina Travel. Let's talk about London today.
Sure, Alex. London is one of my favorite cities.
Tell me one thing that you like about it.
I love London's museums. The British Museum is marvelous. It's one of the world's oldest public museums.
What do you like to look at there?
The collections of ancient art.
Oh, those must be quite interesting.
I like to visit the National Gallery too. I look at the works of famous painters.
I'd like to see those.
And I like to walk around the city.
Do you walk past Buckingham Palace?
Oh, yes, but I never see the royal family.
Too bad. Where else do you go?
Covent Garden. It's like a big night market.
Sounds fun.
So, James, what do you want to do in London?
Well, I want to visit the British Museum.
Well, what's so special about that?
It's one of the oldest museums in the world. Hyde Park is nice too.
Sounds like a great place to hide.
Very funny.
I want to visit Buckingham Palace and see the Queen.
Ginger, the palace is where the royal family lives.
Yes, and I'm part of the royal family. That's why I'm wearing a crown.
Sorry, Ginger, but monkeys are not royal.
Oh, really? What about the Monkey King, huh?
Ginger.
Yeah.
Family time.
Mama, do you have any cookies?
Cookies? No, I don't have any cookies right now.
Can we bake some cookies?
Bake some cookies? Yes, we can! Oh, hi friends! I'm so glad you are here. Would you like to bake some cookies with us? Yes? Great! Please join us. It is baking time right here on Family Time.
Andrea enjoys baking. First, she cleans the kitchen counter and gets all the ingredients. She checks the recipe to make sure she has everything she needs. Today, Mamie is her helper. They wash their hands and put on their aprons.
Do we have everything we need?
Let's see, we have flour, butter, eggs, and sugar.
And what about the chocolate chips?
Oh, right, yes, we also have the chocolate chips. Today, we are baking chocolate chip cookies.
Andrea and Maymay put all the ingredients together in a large bowl. Then Andrea mixes everything together.
Here is the cookie sheet.
Thank you, Maymay. Now let's put some baking paper on the cookie sheet. Now we'll use a small spoon to put the cookie dough on the cookie sheet.
The cookie dough is now ready to bake in the oven. While the cookies bake, it's time to clean up the kitchen. The timer just rang. Let's check the cookies. Andrea thinks they are done.
Can I have a cookie, please? I smell cookies.
Hey, it smells like cookies. Can I have a cookie too?
Cookie, 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 cookie.
Well, everyone has a cookie. Would you like a cookie as well? Well, thank you so much for joining us today for Family Time. It was baking time here with our family today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
So they go.
Wow, we learned so much about London today. Peter, now if you could go back to London, where would you visit?
I'm going for a nice walk at Hyde Park. Well, friends, thanks for joining us today, and make sure to come back again right here on
Let's Talk in English. Goodbye.